I heard the story of a professional esports streamer who was talking about how he got into streaming in the first place. He said growing up he wanted to be a professional snowboarder and was actually making great strides in that regard. He was developing his skills and his tricks, winning competitions, but at a certain point in his career, a skier who was out of control ran right into him, broke his bones and injured his spleen, putting him into the hospital for several months, near to the point of death. But by the grace of God, he recovered, and it was during that time of his recovery that he developed these skills for esports. But what was really remarkable about his story was how he reflected on this experience after the fact. He said, "You know, a lot of people look at this as a sad story, but I don't consider it that way. Everybody goes through experiences of pain and struggle in their life, but whether it be something they experience personally or something their loved ones experience, yes, but if you look at that moment in its isolation, it is a sad story and it's painful, but it's led to some of the greatest experiences of my life, some of the greatest gifts of my life, a job that I enjoy, a job that provides for my family, and to many other opportunities that it's opened up for me." In our gospel today, we hear Jesus say, "You will grieve, but your grief will become joy." All of us are going to go through moments of struggle and suffering in our life, whether it be our own experience or experience of someone that we love. But in faith, we know that these moments of struggle will ultimately lead us to eternal joy. When we arrive at the gates of heaven and look back over these struggles of our life, we'll be able to say, "You know what? It was all worth it. Those moments, they were difficult, and in isolation they looked like moments of pain, but they brought me here, and I am so grateful to be here in heaven, to have eternal life with you, Lord, where I can live forever." And knowing that that's where we'll be in our faith, that can give us confidence even now in our moments of struggle and suffering. In our faith, we can say, "You know what? This moment is difficult, it's painful, but I have confidence in Jesus that the struggle will be over, and at some point I'll experience great joy. A joy that, like Jesus says, will make us almost forget the moments of struggle in the past. But that will give us confidence to embrace our cross, knowing that it will lead to eternal joy." So, Jesus tells us, "You will grieve now, but your grief will be turned to joy." Let us have confidence in our faith that all of the struggles of this present life will lead us to eternal joy.